Yeah, people can save more. It's not because they don't want to save money, is they can't. It's because the cost of living is just too expensive, right? Okay, guys, let's kick off the UK. I promised you guys I'll tell you. Where are foreign investors running to? Foreign investors rush cash in on our housing crisis. Where is this? Ireland. This is tomorrow's date. Today. Tomorrow's news today on trends in the housing market. Thursday, December 6th, 2018. It's still Wednesday where I am. For a long time, actually. For another 4 hours, it's still Wednesday. So, yep, this is... Sprawling rents mean Dublin is now the third most attractive city in Europe for corporate landlords. The housing crisis and sprawling rents have helped make Dublin the third most attractive city in Europe for big property investors. Rents have soared as a result of the shortage of housing, making it more expensive for individuals to fund their accommodation. But that makes the city more attractive for big investment funds who can get bigger return as rent grows. With supply in the capital continuing to lag behind, analysts believe it's required. Investors look to set to do well for a number of years. These are people living in hotel rooms.
10 years ago, there was only a couple of hundred homeless people, and we kind of had them in a box and put labels on people that were homeless. That's increased, but also families. We never saw that before, so it's a whole new phenomenon. They don't know where they're going to be from one day to the next. So if they move around, we could call out and they'd be gone to another area. So what we ask them to do is to ring us when they move on to another place, and we try and pinpoint them.
I find it difficult and at times it can be a bit stressful. I don't know about you, but when I'm in a hotel after a week, I get cabin fever. And these are families with children living in hotel bedrooms. I find it in the 2018 that it's appalling.
Just because people are working and earning a living doesn't mean they have spare money at the end of the week, and Christmas can be really stressful. People don't ring Vincent de Paul just to pop up their Christmas money. Most people that ring Vincent de Paul are really desperate.
They want to make sure that their children do not lose out on what other children have.
They really hope they won't be in the same position next year, so we try to cheer them up and give them whatever we can, you know, and hopefully what they're looking for to some degree.
Okay, guys, I kind of wanted to throw that out there. So, okay. There are housing shortage or lack of social affordable housing in every major city across Europe, she said. In any market where there is a shortage of supply, prices go up. International and institutional investors are looking at the residential type investments as somewhere where we could get reasonable return. So the foreign investors that are investing in these properties are smart because they know people need to live somewhere to survive. That's smart, because instead of consuming stuff in the factory and shipping it all the time, they're starting to realize that because people have to sleep somewhere, period. So that's almost, and then they start raising rents on people, and they start ruining people's lives, right? Across Europe, 7 out of 10 areas about which investors are more positive related to residential property. So, UK housing crisis hurt the young and the poor. This is an abandoned mansion. UK house building revolution, £65,000 for a prefab home goes into production. So $65,000 for a prefabricated home. That's beautiful, actually, for that. That's big. Wow, that's actually a good thing. The UK is entering the new era of prefab homes with the opening of the Yorkshire factory that will build fully fitted 3-bedroom homes with the price tag as low as £65,000. That's fantastic. They're going to build 3,500 homes per year. There you go. 65,000 pounds. That's like, what, 78,000 US? Like 94,000 Canadian? Good. 130,000 children will be homeless at Christmas time in the UK. Sad. Look at this abandoned house here. It's got plastic in the windows. And look, someone's sleeping right in the front door. And the house is probably 10 bedrooms and it's empty. 1 in every 103 children in the UK will be homeless this Christmas. A total of 131,000 children are now estimated to be homeless. Guys, that's huge. This housing crisis is destroying people's lives. 30,000 empty homes and nowhere to live inside Dublin's housing crisis. Yep, again, investors. Dublin's landlords would rather put their properties on Airbnb than rent to local families. There are echoes around the city of the world. There are echoes in these cities all around the world. So yeah, hey, let's rent out to this person and blah, blah, blah. So 10,000 people in Ireland are homeless. The number of families that have nowhere to live has increased more than 20% since 2017. In 1 year, it's 20%. Look at this. Ireland's housing market remains strong. Of course, it's up 7.21% year over year in Q3 of 2018. Of course. Fuel poverty gap widens between urban and rural Scotland. Again, more than 2/5 of Scots are living in rural areas are estimated to be suffering from fuel poverty compared to just living in small towns and cities. Wow. No jobs, no homes, no service. How inequality is crippling young people. This is in Scotland. Scottish Council plans 2,000 social rental homes in the next 5 years. Single men account for a third of Northern Ireland's homeless population. Wow, that's sad. And 10% growth in the number of new Northern Ireland homes. So Ireland's seeing all the growth right now. So Northern Ireland is seeing huge growth right now. Wow. Scary. Scary. All right, that's done. And last but not least, we have